Hi folks, in this video I'm going to review the SEM-02. This is a miniature microphone made by an Indonesian audio company called Seruni, which means chrysanthemum in English. They kindly sent me the microphone itself along with their acoustic guitar gooseneck accessory to try out, and in return they've asked me to feature it on my channel. So here we go. I've been testing it for about a week or so I'm going to share my thoughts with you along with several recordings directly from the microphone with no effects added. Everything in this review is based on my own opinions. Seruni have not paid me or asked me to include anything specific, and they haven't seen the video or any of the content before I upload it. As you can see, the mic itself is tiny. It's about the size of a lapel mic. It's an omnidirectional microphone like many lapel mics, which means it'll be sensitive to sounds it picks up from any direction. Seruni do market it as a versatile microphone, but I'm a guitarist, so we'll focus on how it performs as a mic for recording acoustic guitar. I'm going to start by unboxing everything and showing you how it's all put together, but if you're more interested in hearing the sound samples, you can just go straight there by using the chapter markers. So it comes packaged like this in a nice clean simple cardboard box, and the gooseneck attachment comes in this branded plastic pouch. Inside the box there are a set of instructions in English and in Indonesian. Underneath we have a sticker of the company logo, and more importantly an XLR adapter with a kind of unusual connector on the other side. I'll show you how all that connects in a second. But here's the star of the show, the mic itself. Like I mentioned, it's minuscule. On the other end of the cable, which is 2.5 meters long, is the connector which goes into the XLR adapter. I might be wrong, but I think this is a proprietary connector because I've never seen this type of connection before. It's very easy just to screw this into the XLR adapter as I'm showing you here. They've also included a wee windshield, which would be useful if you're intending to use this to record speech or if you're taking your guitar outdoors on a windy day, for example. I'm not sure how effective this is against heavy wind. I haven't had a chance to test that, but it's nice to have it. So here's the acoustic guitar accessory. It's basically a straight, fairly stiff plastic rod with two rubber feet at both ends to grip the guitar surface, and also this flexible gooseneck attachment with a cradle on one end for the microphone. So the mic goes into the cradle like this. It's very easy to attach and it feels secure. I'll just remove my wee muff here to give you a better look, but don't tell YouTube in case they cancel me. The gooseneck can be twisted into any shape you want to suit your own needs or your own instrument. Seruni also include two clip-on brackets with enough space to accommodate the cable above, which is very nice. And you can use this to keep the cable nice and neat while you're recording. It's very handy to have this, to be honest, because there's nothing worse than having cables everywhere when you're trying to record. To attach it to the guitar, I'm just going to set it on the upper shoulder here. You could use the lower shoulder under the neck if you prefer that, but I'm going to just use the upper shoulder. From here you can adjust the gooseneck to whatever your preference is. Here I'm just going to point it generally towards the 12th to the 14th frets. I find that I get a good balanced signal this way. You can then adjust the slider on the plastic rod to make sure that the rubber feet are snug and making good contact at both points so that it doesn't slip or fall off as you're playing. It's a very simple system and it does work well. So up next I have some sound samples for you to listen to. What you're hearing is simply the microphone plugged into my Tascam recorder. You're just hearing the direct, dry mic signal with no effects and no compression added. For full disclosure, I do have a high-pass filter engaged, just to eliminate some of that lower-end woof that you would get from any microphone this close to a jumbo acoustic guitar, to be honest. Anyway, enjoy the samples. I have to say I am impressed with this wee microphone, especially considering its price of $99 US. For the asking price, I mean, you're getting a very capable and usable mic for recording your acoustic guitar. Now, it's not the cleanest mic in the world, but it's also not the worst by a long stretch. I will happily continue to use this to record myself and other guitarists in the future. Now, if you're a working guitarist looking for a discreet microphone to amplify your live sound for gigs, I really don't think this is the system for you. Remember that this is an omnidirectional microphone, so if you're gigging in a pub, for example, it'll pick up every glass smashing, every punter laughing, and everyone coming up to you to ask you to play Wonderwall. So that's not what you want. You'd be tortured with feedback from start to finish. Plus, I really don't think it's designed with that kind of environment in mind. But in saying that, if you're a studio guitarist and you need a simple, non-intrusive way to make up an acoustic guitar, the SEM-02 from Seruni is absolutely worth a look. Thanks for watching, folks. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. Until the next video, take care and keep picking.